In this video, we will be learning about types of partner in case of a partnership. How many types of partners are there or can be in a partnership, and what are those partners called by? Now, first of all, there can be various types of partner in a partnership. One is active partner. Active partner, the name itself signifies that the partner is active. Active in the sense, a partner who takes part in the management of the firm, he contributes capital to the firm, he shares profit and losses in the firm, he or she is liable for losses, and he or she have every access, every right as a partner. So the partner who is actively taking part in the management, share the profit and losses of the firm, is known as an active partner. Second is sleeping partner, also known as dormant partner. Dormant partner. The name is again dormant. Opposite of active is dormant. Active volcano, dormant volcano, you must have studied earlier. Opposite of active is dormant also. So sleeping partner or dormant partner. A partner who does not take active part in the management means he or she do not devote any time in the decision making process, or he or she do not devote any time for conduct of the business, but he or she contributes capital in the business, share the profit or losses in the business, then that type of partner is known as a dormant or sleeping partner. This dormant or sleeping partner only do not take part in the management of the firm, but they are contributing capital, saving profit and losses, and liable for the debt to the third parties as well. Third, nominal partner. Nominal partner. A partner, actually the nominal partner is not a partner. Simply saying, the nominal partner is not a partner. Nominal partner is one who is actually not a partner in the business, that is not a partner in the partnership, but he or she allows his name to be used as a partner in the partnership business. This nominal partner does not contribute any capital, do not take part in the management of the business, and do not share profit and loss of the business, but he or she allows his or her name to be used as a partner in the business. Means other public, the general public will be knowing that the particular person is a partner, but truly speaking he is not a partner, nor he contributes capital, nor he is sharing profit and losses, nor he is, you can say, taking active part in the management also, but he is liable for the debt to the third party because he has allowed his name to be used as a partner, and another person will be, you can say, conducting business keeping in mind that this particular person is also a partner, but truly speaking he is not a partner. Fourth, partner by estoppel. Partner by estoppel. A partner by estoppel is a partner who through his, especially this conduct, you remember this word, conduct or behavior. A partner who through his conduct or behavior gives an impression that he is a partner in the partnership firm. But truly speaking, he is not a partner again. He is not a partner. Actually, he is not a partner. But through his conduct or behavior, he shows, he represents himself, he gives an impression to others that he is a partner in the business. So this type of partner, this type of person will be called a partner by estoppel. Although he is not a partner, he do not contribute capital in the business, do not share profit and losses, but by his conduct or behavior, he gives an impression to others that he is a partner. So in this case, he will be considered as a partner by estoppel. Assuming that A and B, they are the two persons, A, B and C. Let's take three persons are there. Suppose A along with C went to D to conduct some business transaction. Suppose A and C, these are actually two partners are there in the business. He is not a partner. She is not a partner. Now, but A and C went to D in order to deal a business transaction. They went to conduct a business transaction, and there C gives an impression that he is also a partner. C tries to give an impression to D that he is also a partner in the business. So C will be called a partner by estoppel, because through his conduct or behavior he is giving an impression to D that he is a partner. So C will be called as partner by estoppel. Now, next. Partner by holding out. Partner by holding out. A partner by holding out is somewhat related to partner by estoppel. A partner by holding out is a partner who knowingly allows his name, who knowingly allows his name, who knowingly allows his name to be used as a partner, knowingly allows his name to be used as a partner. Moreover, this particular person knowingly allows his name to be used as a partner, and he did not deny the fact also. Deny the fact. He did not deny the fact means he did not deny the fact that he is a partner. Suppose these are the three persons, A, B, C are the persons. A and B are partner, C is not a partner. C is not a partner. And this is the person D. A along with C went to D to conduct some business. A along with C went to D to conduct business. As a friend, C went there. But here A declared, suppose A declared to D that C is this particular person. These are various partners. C is a partner. Suppose A declared to D that C is a partner, and C was also present. This person was also present when this discussion was going on, and C did not deny. C did not deny this. C did not deny the fact. So in this case, C will be called as partner by holding out. In this case, C will be called as partner by holding out. Next, one more you can write minor. Although it is not part of a partner, a minor can be a partner. A minor can also be a partner, but he is only entitled to the profit of the business. He is not entitled, he will not be liable for the loss of the business. Minor can be admitted as partner, but will not be liable for the loss of the business, but he will be entitled to the profit in the business. So these are, but these partners do not, this partner, nominal partner, estoppel, partner by estoppel, partner by holding out, they do not contribute capital in the business, they do not share profit and loss in the business, but all these partners are liable for the debt to the third party. All these partners are liable for the debt of the third party. Although they will not contribute capital, they will not be sharing any profit in the business, but they will be liable for the loss of the business, for the loss in the business. And one more you can add, that is sacred partner. Sacred partner. The name itself is again very clear. Sacred. It is kept sacred. Secrecy of the person is there. A partner, a sacred partner is one who contributes capital, who shares profit and losses in the business, who is liable for the debt to the third parties, but his status as a partner is not known to the general public. A sacred partner is one, a person whose partnership, whose status as a partner in the partnership is not known to the general public, but he takes active part in the management of the firm, he contributes capital in the firm, he shares profit and losses of the firm, but his identity is hidden from the general public. General public do not know that the particular person is a partner. So that type of person is known as a secret partner. That's all.